of these pounds! Prepare my organs for harvest!
Okay, Jeff, you remember that old game Crossbow from when we were kids?
Do I?
Yeah, because it had a crossbow for a controller.
Hell yeah, it did. You had to protect that dumb elf. He was all walking real slow across the screen. I'm like, there's werewolves, asshole!
Yeah, exactly. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Angry Birds?
No, what's that? Is that something you play on
Yeah, you're throwing birds at pigs or some shit like that. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it.
Okay.
Take those two games and put them together, more or less. You've got CastleStorm.
Okay. Hey, that sounds like it could be. So what is it like? You play it on your watch or your phone or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
it's a game watch like from Nintendo.
Okay.
That's what we're reviewing now.
Excellent.
The game watches from 1982 or whatever. No, this is a game. It's on XBLA. I don't know if it's on the PlayStation Network. Maybe you can tell me. Beats me.
Nope.
Okay, it's not. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's just a dumb little game. You can check out our Let's Play on it. But yeah.
What is the story? Tell me the story.
Yeah, there's a story about some gems, and it's like there are these powerful gems. Maybe they're like from the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know.
Like and the holograms gems, or what?
As in, yes.
Okay,
that's the one. It's basically gem versus the bad band. What? Fuck it. I'm not even going to try to go down that road.
It's the Misfits.
Is it the Misfits?
It's in the title song. We are the Misfits. Yeah. It's in the title theme to Gem.
You know that was a cartoon for girls, right?
I had a little sister. She was so in love with that. I had to fight her for the VCR. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, no, there's like the Knights, and they have their gem, and then the Vikings, they have their gem, and then there's like Rogue Knights, and there's this cute little storyline with lots of WoW-esque animations, very cartoonish, very lighthearted and just fun. And like the Vikings steal the Knights gem or something. I wasn't paying attention. It's very tertiary to what's going on here.
Okay. What is going on here?
Okay. So there's this castle.
You've
got this castle, and each castle.
Is there a storm?
There's no storm.
Why is there no storm? It's called CastleStorm. Where's the storm?
Did you just have a bowl of Down syndrome for breakfast?
You stormed the castle.
Storm the castle. Yes.
Okay, I got it now.
There's a castle. You've got this castle, and it's you're just scrolling horizontally across the screen, and you're always up against another castle where the bad guys come from, and they come and they march inexorably towards you. Some of them move more quickly, but most of them are just marching, very much like Crossbow, just a little stroll. Mm-hmm. And you've got this ballista on top of your castle, and as you go on, you unlock various projectiles. Mm-hmm. The projectiles, you've got your little javelins, you've got your multiple javelins, you've got a giant spiked ball that bounces along the road and can take out a couple of guys. Mm-hmm. And then you've got an apple that explodes. I don't know why it's an apple. I have no idea, but it blows up. And then you got a bunch of stones you can throw at people, and then you've got like this eagle. You can shoot at people. You can shoot a bird at people. So
wait. I went to the Renaissance Festival with you. You don't got to shoot a bird, right? You point the bird at somebody, and then it just goes, bah! Like hits them, right?
It would probably be more exciting if you launched an eagle out of a ballista.
Why do I have this mental image of an eagle getting launched out of a ballista just going, oh shit, this is too fast.
I don't know. I think that's a scenario where everyone would say, oh shit.
Getting launched out of a ballista?
No, with being in the path of an eagle or some other bird of prey getting launched out of a ballista, because you don't want to fuck with those, especially if they're launched out of a ballista.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that anything that you launch out of a ballista at a human being, you probably would want to get out of the way of and would be real scary.
Well, see, I think this calls for field tests, and I've requested this before, but you won't hear of it, that I want to launch basically large garbage cans at the Cracker Barrel while the old people are coming out on Sunday morning.
I kept telling you, wait for Nick Hodges to come to town, and we can film it. It'll be a lot funnier because he'll running around and say, this is really fucking stupid, mate! And
we're going to launch him, so there.
Oh, we'll launch him at the Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So you're shooting these guys, trying to keep the bad guys, usually trying to keep them from storming your castle.
Okay.
Taking your flag and taking it back to their castle.
It's all about
the whole time they have their ballista and they're launching stuff, destroying your castle. So you're trying to destroy their castle and keep their guys from coming over. Mm-hmm. They're trying to destroy yours. And with this comes lots of upgrades.
Yay!
Yes.
I'm a big fan.
You unlock different types of things you can launch from your ballista. And you can upgrade each of those different types of projectiles. But along with that, you have different rooms that you can unlock and upgrade in your castle, like an armory type thing, or a vault where you get more gold at the end of each round, stuff like that.
Why didn't I play this game? It sounds like upgrade like heaven.
It's like you can upgrade everything in the game.
Can you upgrade your upgrades?
You can. I think you can upgrade your upgrades.
Can you put points in something?
Here it goes.
That you upgrade stuff. What's that?
I was about to say you were going to do some internet meme like, yo, I heard you like upgrades. I was waiting for you to say some dumb trite shit, and I was just going to let you do it.
No, I was just going to ask if there was a system where you could upgrade something that affected how you upgraded something else.
Oh, no, not quite that granular. I'm sorry. It's not quite upgrade porn, but it is very versatile. But along with all of this stuff, you know how I said the bad guys can send over the little parade of bad troops to come kick your ass? You can do the same. You start unlocking a variety of swordsmen and archers and knights and mounted cavalry and giant dudes, like big guys with mortars, and griffins for aerial support.
What?
Yeah, and you can upgrade all of them to make them stronger and everything. And then you also have your main dude that you can teleport onto the field. He's like your champion. And you can upgrade him and give him abilities. And you unlock spells that you can cast on the battlefield, like healing your guys or casting down a storm of swords. And you can upgrade all of those spells and make them more powerful.
Okay.
So upgrade.
This sounds a hell of a lot like Warcraft 3. Like if I was to take the description that you just gave, maybe minus the ballista part. There are ballistas in Warcraft, I guess. But all that shit you just said sounds like Warcraft 3, only you don't have to get your ass kicked by the computer every 10 seconds.
Yeah, there are ballistas in Warcraft, yes. But yes, it goes in little discrete rounds. So if you don't know what you're doing, you can ruin that really quickly, much like Warcraft. But that's a good way to put it. It's there are some distinct similarities to Warcraft 3. Except it's all just on this one horizontal plane with everyone marching left and right. So it's much more simplified. But it does have resource management because when you do have to generate a certain amount of food to feed your guys, and if you don't have enough food, you can't send out more troops. But yeah, you're upgrading all of them and all of the different types, and so are the bad guys. But yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun. It's very addictive, and it can get challenging and stressful because it's one of those things to where if you're not balancing sending out troops with your ballista and, laying down, hellfire on the enemy castle, if you're not balancing everything out, you can suddenly find yourself overwhelmed. Like, oh, I sent out plenty of guys to attack their guys, but while I was doing that and focusing on that, they were laying waste to my castle with their ballista. So yeah, it can be tricky. You got to keep a lot of plates spinning, much like your standard RTS.
Okay, so just multitasking. That's the word I was looking for.
Multitasking, yeah. There's not a lot of micro going on here, but there is a lot of multitasking, and there's a lot of things to think about because, like there are I think 16 different types of castles, and with each one you only have certain troops that can accommodate that castle. It's like, okay, if you use this castle, you can only use these 5 troops. If you use this castle, you can only use 3 of these troops. And you've got I think 8 to 10 to choose from.
Why would you use that one castle? It sounds like a really shitty castle. You can only use 3 guys. Use the one with the 5 one.
Exactly, but you have to unlock them as you go along. So, yeah.
Sons of bitches.
So it's like at first you've only got like a 3-troop castle or a 2-troop castle. But like later on you've got, okay, this is a 5-troop castle and it has these 5 characters. And this is a 5-troop castle, but it has these 5 other characters. And each one has different rooms and stuff like that you can unlock, that I talked about earlier. So yeah, there's some strategy to it, definitely.
Let me ask you a question. When we were playing this, on our Let's Play, we kind of skipped over a lot of the kind of story and environmental stuff. Does it like, does it stay fresh, or does it get to the point where you're just kind of like, well, here's another castle with another bunch of dudes walking towards it slowly in a line?
It actually mixes it up a lot because it will put little handicaps on you where it's like, okay, on this one, you can only use your troops. On this one, you can only use your ballista. On this one, you can only use your champion. On this level, you have to keep the bad guys from looting this mine that is supposed to be yours.
Ooh.
And then on the next level, you have to keep the bad guys away from this mine, and within the time limit, get 15 of your guys across the screen and into the mine.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. And there's like, oh, there's a barricade built in the battlefield, so it's archers only. You know, that kind of thing.
Cool. Well, all that sounds, I mean, what's the bad part? What's the downside?
Nothing really. This is a true small XBLA game. It's only $10. I didn't find anything that I didn't like about it. Not a damn thing.
All right. Well,
yeah, it's just a fun diversion. There's not a lot to say about it, but there is a lot to do. So yeah, it's well worth the $10. It's a hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, it's, but it is yeah, I guess that's the only bad thing. Minor. It is an XBLA game. It's short, relatively small. There are different paths you can take and stuff like that, and you can replay these levels, to see if you can get a higher score. But overall, it doesn't seem like it would last very long. That's the only minor complaint that I can think of.
Is there multiplayer?
There is multiplayer, yes. I didn't really try that out, but there is multiplayer, I'm sure, where you can go up against other castles. It seems pretty straightforward. I'm going to get a chance to try into that, so I might be able to update this later. Oh, and there's castle editors and stuff like that where you can make your own castles and what have you. So, yeah, it's not terribly deep, but it does have a little bit of robustness. Yeah, the only thing is, yeah, it is a small game. It doesn't seem like it would, yeah, it doesn't take very long to get through. So that's again, a minor complaint, because what's there is a lot of fun. So I would give it, 4 stars, 4 out of 5.
Excellent. 4 out of 5. So
yeah.
Cool. Well, the only question that I have left for you, Jason, is did that cave troll ever take off its pants?
No, there's no pantsless cave trolls, and I'm sorry to disappoint you. You won't know what you're in for. And if you don't get this joke, check out our Let's Play. Cause we were arguing about the potential endowment of a cave troll. This one, however, did not whip it out and lay on the table. I'm sorry to say.